Hey, just got back to New York on a gross, gloomy, completely rainy October day, but perfect opportunity for one of my favorite things, which is a real log fire. Yesterday, I'm racing to Miami International Airport on the phone with an amazing, incredible doctor who's just about to get into the perfect patient funnel system, but had a bunch of questions. Now, this doctor is doing over $5 million revenue in one practice with associates and has another health-related business that he's franchising all over the country. So he's up to really big things. He's a great person, and we had a great conversation. And throughout that conversation, he kept mentioning four things, which tells a lot about him and his character, and I'm going to share it with you because you can apply it in your life, in your practice, and it's a reason why he's done so well. And it's not coming from a place of just dollars, it's coming from a place of purpose. So the four things he kept mentioning over and over is, Josh, the only way I'm going to do this is if I'm congruent with what you share and the program itself. Two, he kept saying, Josh, I can learn from anyone. Three, he kept saying, I just don't want to waste my time. And fourth, he kept saying, I want to start as soon as possible, as long as I'm congruent with it. Let's dissect each one of those. Congruency, that's a big issue in the chiropractic profession. Think about anything you may be saying or doing or have been taught or told to say by past coaches and mentors that you're not 100% congruent with. You wouldn't say that to a family member. You've got that little twist in your stomach before you have that conversation. Not only is that not going to bring a return on investment that you deserve and you should have, but it's not a fun way to go through practice and go through your life. One of the staples of the new patient consult, the recommendations, time-based care, everything in the perfect patient funnel system is that there's no issue with showing it to your patients, the media, or your spouse, which I know most programs can't say that. So check in. Where are you not congruent with everything you're doing and realizing in some way or another it's self-sabotage? Second, learning from anyone. So he kept saying that. He knew I didn't have the size or revenue in clinic that he currently does, but the reason he does have that is because he's always learning. He gets personal mentorship from some of the most impressive people in this world, and it's the fact that he's always in learning and growth mode. So have you become a little stagnant in that? Have you not reached out, invested in something, gone into learning for yourself, for your clinic in some time, and wondering why you may be at plateau? Third, he kept saying, I just don't want to waste time. I can't waste time. I can't afford it. What may be you doing now? Something you think is for your practice growth, learning, training, working on something, but it's not actually moving the needle of the end result you're looking for, whether it's more new patients, more office visits, or an actual monetary return on investment. Are you really checking in on that factor? Not whether it feels good, not whether it's fun, not whether I like him or her. Are you getting the results? And fourth, I want to start ASAP. And that's just a fundamental quality and characteristic of people who get results. Rather than planning and procrastinating and deliberating, because here's the thing, I know what that's like. I can be like that sometimes too, because we're thinking, I don't want to start because what if it's not the right choice? What if it's not the right step? What if I don't get the results I'm looking for? But you know what happens? When you don't start, nothing changes. Even in planning and procrastination mode or writing out your goals or all of that, nothing changes. When you start and you don't get the immediate outcome that you were hoping for or expecting, what you do is adapt and you course correct and you learn from having started and seeing the results you get, and you adapt for the better. And that, even though it may not have worked out perfectly at first, is always better than not doing anything, especially if you're stuck in any type of plateau mode. So really think about those four aspects coming from $5+ million practice, one practice revenue, multiple businesses, and great quality of character practitioner. Congruency, can learn from anyone, don't want to waste time, and want to start as soon as possible. Where can you apply those to your practice in your life? Now, for PPFS members, if you haven't gotten the email already, check the bottom of Module 1. There are 10 more short 2 to 4 5-minute videos on your recommendations conversation. So again, taking those 6 questions that have the perfect consult and reshaping them into a recommendations conversation to bring your new patients to see that the results they want are through you and your care. That's what this doctor was looking for also, to increase his conversion rate of his associates, introduce time-based care into his practice, And for all current and existing Perfect Patient Funnel System members, check the bottom of Module 1. You will see those and can immediately apply them and feel great doing them. Thanks for all you do. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend ahead of you.